Manchester City look to make the perfect start to the Club World Cup campaign, but might making it 2 wins out of 2. Standing in the way, though, Al Ain, that's right. Will they get the upper hand? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again in another video. Today we're taking a look at Manchester City up against Al Ain, that's right, over in the Club World Cup. Man City, good start so far. Al Ain on the back of a heavy defeat up against Juventus. But will things come around this time? We'll take a little look in just 1 second. Big shout out to the members and the patrons, you know who you are. And again, if you're new, subscribe, smash the like, your one-stop shop for Club World Cup. So let's get into it then, shall we? It's City, it's Al Ain, it's coming at you this coming match day. That's right, Man City look good at the moment, coming at you, winning the 2022-23 UEFA Champions League, which did secure the spot in this year's competition. They secured it back on the 10th of June 2023. They've been here twice in total. The previous one was back in 2023. Odds to win the group here, 25-1 on at the start of the competition, 92 to win the whole thing. My expectation was a final berth. I don't know about that right now. We're going to get a bit of a clear indication as we roll into match day number 2s and kind of get another opinion. But so far, so good for Man City. Ederson's been starting between the sticks. The likes of Aki there, Diaz, Gvardiol, Rias as well. Into midfield, we saw the likes of Foden, Doku as well. And then maybe we'll get to see some fringe players like Echeverri, Oscar Bob competing as well. Haaland and Mamouche also there or thereabouts. Plus, on the new signings, they made some new signings. I don't think they're reflected in this image, but they're there. We could see a lineup like this. I don't know. We got Ederson, Gvardiol, Akanji, Diaz, Nunez, Gonzalez, Silva, Doku, Gundogan, and Mamouche and Haaland. Probably not that full gun-ho, but we'll see how games progress here. 2-0 opening day against Wydad to put themselves in the top 2. Al Ain is next. Of course, goal difference from that heavy defeat for Juventus sees Juventus top the pile with Man City in second. So it could be, we could see a very interesting final game here between these two sides to see who comes out on top and second spot. But first and foremost, business at hand is Al Ain, and that's coming at you this coming Monday. That's right. Al Ain, though, are coming at you as winners of the Champions League over in the AFC. They won it back in 23-24. They secured the spot in this year's competition back in 25th of May 2024. They've been here twice before. The previous one, well, twice in total, previously back in 2018. Odds to qualify from this group, 92. Odds to win the whole thing, 201. My expectation was a group stage exit, and so far it looks like that. And of course, it could all be over after the end of this match. Standing in the way, though, Rui Patricio between the sticks there, decent goalkeeper, but then you got the likes of Rami Rabia there in the back line, Fabio Cardoso, Eric, Felipe Salamoni as well. Moving forward, the likes of Andrea Jasic, Alejandro Romero, Matias Palacios. Up top, the likes of Sufi Rahmani, Saki, Hazem Mohammed as well. This is the lineup we should expect. This is the lineup we could expect, though. Change of goalkeeper there, perhaps. Asa between the sticks, Antoine Park, Cardoso at the back, Neda, Salamoni, Albo Shushi, Traore, Rahimi, Kaku, and Laba up top. But coming into this, they're on the back of a 2-0 win over Al Nassr, but then they just got pumped by Juventus 5-0 in the opening matches. This, of course, is now at the stage where you cannot really afford to lose this game. If you get a point, then maybe you can argue that you can get into that top 2, but that goal difference is a massive handicap for Al Ain moving forward. They wrap it up, though, against Wydad on Thursday, the 26th of June. Coming into this match taking place at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Man City under Pep Guardiola just 1 defeat in the last 6. They were 75% form up against Al Ain and Vladimir Ivic, also 1 defeat in the last 6. Now, these two sides did play way back in 2014. It was a 3-0 win for Manchester City. And of course, they'll look to add to that in this match. Quick look at the bookies vote here, or the bookies opinion. 16-1 on is your City. Red hot favourites. 12-1 is the draw. 22-1 is your Al Ain. The public vote going with Manchester City as well. Little bit of push there for Al Ain at 19%. The draw is at 3%. I don't know where these guys are getting it from. Man City, of course, definitely in the driving seat. And for me, I'm also leaning towards that way as well. Man City were good, but not great. Al Ain were pretty bad against Juventus. And again, if Man City want to do this, they could also match that sort of tally if they wanted. But do they want to do that? I don't know. I'm going to lean towards a City victory. I'm quite heavy as well. 4-1 win I just wasn't convinced with Alain. I think they have some players and all that, but I just don't know how they can bounce back and fast. And Man City will want to kind of match that goal difference just in case that last game against Juventus, which Man City do have a bad recent track record against Juve, comes into play here. So 4-1 win for me, which does seem a good result for Man City. And again, depending on what goes on with Juventus, could see City top the table heading into that big game against Juventus. Well, that's my take. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as we look forward to this game and much more. But until then, subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later. We're done.